For today's tutorial, I wanted to revisit this concept of drawing hands. Now, if you saw my first video, I compared drawing a hand to welding sticks of butter to a wedge of brie cheese. But let's take this a little bit further, shall we? Let's start with some very important observations. Almost as important as the hand itself, there's how the hand connects to the wrist. I often see students drawing hands as a straight connection from the wrist, but there is actually a step down into the hand. What I've discovered is that if you can draw an inverted Illinois shape with a tractor beam, you can probably draw a hand. In addition to angling the hand down at the wrist, there are a couple of other things to observe as far as the fingers and the knuckles are concerned. Splay your fingers and take a look at your own knuckles for a second and look at the relationship specifically between the knuckles and the webbing of your fingers. What you're going to notice is that the knuckles are inset roughly half an inch from the actual webbing of the fingers themselves. This is very important when it comes to drawing a hand, especially with the fingers bent. Very much like they would be when you're drawing a fist, which leads me to my third observation. I see a lot of fists drawn like this, basically just an 8-bit block with a nub on the bottom. Now, if I was to punch you in the face, what you would see before I hit you is that the knuckles actually arch and peak at the middle knuckle. The thumb is still tucked in at the bottom, but if you look at it from the side, we see that the thumb actually looks kind of like a chicken wing or a gate latch, kind of buttoning those fingers closed. As we've seen from the examples already, hands are very circumstantial. They can be in a variety of poses and gestures, and they are uniquely expressive and extremely touchy. When they're drawn right, they're right, but when they're wrong, you know right away. So some ideas for further practice and study would be to play with some basic shapes, either organic or geometric, as you see going on here in these demonstrations. And additionally, I would prescribe a few of these other ideas to play with as well. Things like the line of action, which you may see in animation texts and study. Mixing your organic and geometric shapes for different ideas, or going more freeform, loose, and exploratory. My method of drawing and instruction favors trying multiple techniques and seeing what works for you. As always, practice. Try a bit of everything and don't be discouraged by your mistakes. From your practice, keep what works for you and ditch what does not, and if when it stops being fun, slow down and try something else, maybe feet. That's all I've got for right now, but we'll be back again soon with another drawing tutorial.